Welcome to our upcoming Asian Art Auction on May 18th, 2025 at 1 p.m. EST. In this video, we will introduce 9 luxurious art pieces that will be available for bidding during the event. Lot 57. This exquisite Chinese white Hedian Jade kylin statue is a masterfully carved representation of the mythical creature known for symbolizing prosperity, protection, and peace. Meticulously sculpted from high-quality white Hedian jade, the piece radiates a creamy luster and elegant translucency, reflecting the stone's natural purity and refinement. The kylin is depicted in a dynamic pose with flowing mane, curled tail, and finely detailed scales, exuding both power and grace. Measuring 11.22 on 6.89 plus 2.36 inches and weighing 4.63 pounds, the sculpture is substantial in both presence and craftsmanship. Set on an integrated jade base, the piece showcases traditional Chinese artistry and symbolism, making it a coveted collector's item and a powerful feng shui element. Whether as a decorative centerpiece or investment artwork, this jade kylin embodies timeless elegance and auspicious meaning, a rare treasure for connoisseurs of Chinese jade art. Lot 264. This exquisite Chinese green Hetian jade statue features a rare and intricately carved depiction of 3 Buddhas seated in serene meditation. Skillfully rendered from rich green Hetian jade, the figures are harmoniously proportioned, each expressing a calm and sacred presence that reflects deep spiritual symbolism in Buddhist tradition. The statue is crowned with an ornate canopy fashioned from gold wires, adorned with colorful enamel inlay and suspended gemstone ornaments, adding vibrant contrast and imperial grandeur. The base is equally elaborate, crafted in a lotus motif with gold filigree, multicolored enamel, and embedded gemstones, elevating the entire piece into a regal, temple-like presence. Every detail, from the folds of the robes to the facial expressions and posture, demonstrates masterful Chinese craftsmanship and reverence for spiritual form. A symbol of protection, wisdom, and inner peace, this artwork is not only a devotional piece but also a museum-quality treasure. With an auction starting bid of $10,000, this jade sculpture is a highly valuable addition to any fine art or Asian antiques collection. Lot 56. This superb vintage Chinese Tian Huang stone statue is an exceptional example of traditional Shushan stone carving, showcasing both artistic mastery and cultural symbolism. Carved from richly hued Tian Huang stone, one of the most esteemed varieties in the Shaoshan family, this sculpture features a magnificent arrangement of deities, immortals, and mythical symbols intricately intertwined in a harmonious composition. The stone's golden amber translucency enhances the lifelike detail and depth of the figures, from their flowing robes to expressive faces. The statue rests on an ornately painted multicolored base, adding visual contrast and ceremonial elegance. Measuring 11.81 on 6.89, 4.72 inches, and weighing 17.70 pounds. It is both visually striking and substantial in form. The sculpture likely conveys themes of longevity, fortune, and protection, making it not only a decorative treasure but also a meaningful piece for collectors of Chinese antiquities. Whether placed in a personal collection or displayed as a focal point, this Tian Huang stone figure represents the height of Chinese stone artistry and timeless spiritual beauty. Lot 392. This superb old Chinese Shoshan stone seal statue is a magnificent example of traditional Chinese craftsmanship, richly carved with the auspicious dragon and phoenix motif. Crafted from fine Shushan stone with a warm, variegated orange tone and smooth luster, the piece combines symbolic power with artistic finesse. The top of the seal is crowned with a dynamic composition of a coiled dragon and soaring phoenix, representing harmony between yin and yang, emperor and empress, and the cosmic balance of heaven and earth. Every detail, from the dragon's sinuous scales to the phoenix's feathered elegance, is meticulously sculpted to evoke movement and majesty. The base of the seal features a substantial square block mounted on an elegant pedestal-style stand that elevates its presence as both a ceremonial object and a collector's treasure. Measuring 5.90 to 4.53, 9.84 inches, and weighing 10.14 pounds, this piece holds both visual and cultural weight. It would make an extraordinary addition to any Chinese art collection or scholar's studio, symbolizing authority, harmony, and legacy. Lot 127. This exquisite Chinese gilt gold Famille rose porcelain incense burner is a dazzling example of Qing-style decorative artistry. Richly enameled in the Famille rose palette, the piece features vibrant floral motifs set against a soft turquoise ground, framed by intricate gilt outlines and traditional lotus petal panels. The lid is crowned with a domed finial adorned with blooming peonies, symbols of prosperity and honor, while the body is encircled by gold-gilded vertical supports, adding both structural elegance and imperial grandeur. Resting on a matching porcelain stand with tri-legged gilt feet, the entire piece radiates sophistication and harmony in both form and symbolism. The palette, known for its delicate pinks, blues, and yellows, creates a refined contrast with the shining gold embellishments. This incense burner would have once been used to purify spaces during important rituals, making it not only a decorative object, but also a meaningful cultural artifact. With its starting bid of $20,500. This porcelain masterpiece is a rare collectible that bridges fine craftsmanship, spiritual tradition, and Qing dynasty aesthetics. Lot 303. This vintage natural Lingbi stone statue is a striking example of scholars' rock artistry, revered in classical Chinese culture for its natural elegance and contemplative beauty. Lingbi stone, prized for its dense structure and musical resonance when tapped, is known for forming dramatic, mountain-like shapes with intricate perforations and textured surfaces. This particular piece rises in a bold, upright formation, resembling a miniature landscape or cloud-swept peak. Its rugged surface and deep voids invite meditation, symbolizing the Taoist harmony between solidity and emptiness. Mounted on a traditional carved wooden stand with tripod legs, the sculpture is ready to be displayed as a centerpiece in a scholar's studio, study, or art collection. With a starting bid of $2,200, this natural stone embodies both the aesthetic ideals and spiritual depth of Chinese literati tradition. It serves as a timeless connection to nature's artistry, evoking imagination and inner peace through its organic, abstract form. A rare find for collectors who appreciate natural beauty shaped by earth and time. Lot 135. This Tibetan Buddhism axe statue is a breathtaking ceremonial artifact, richly adorned with gold wire inlay and embedded with sacred stones including DZI agate, turquoise, and lapis lazuli. Revered for their spiritual energy, these stones enhance the symbolic power of the piece, which is shaped in the form of a ritual axe, a representation of cutting through ignorance and negativity. The surface of the statue is lavishly detailed with repoussé gold designs, Buddhist mantras, and auspicious symbols such as the endless knot and vajra motifs. Several inset Buddha portraits and swastika symbols, used here in their original ancient context of peace and good fortune, enhance the spiritual resonance of the work. Draped with a silk prayer cloth and mounted on an equally ornate base, the statue reflects both devotion and exquisite craftsmanship. With a starting bid of $1,900, this piece is not only a visual masterpiece, but also a deeply meaningful item for collectors of Tibetan Buddhist art or sacred ritual objects. A true treasure of Himalayan spiritual heritage. Lot 151. This elegant Chinese porcelain vase is a refined masterpiece of Famille rose artistry, featuring a red glazed ground richly embellished with gilt edging and detailed pictorial scenes. The body showcases hand-painted panels framed in gilded scrollwork, each depicting cranes beneath pine trees amidst blooming peonies. Motifs that symbolize longevity, peace, and noble character in traditional Chinese culture. The intricate brushwork captures the graceful stance of the cranes and the vibrant hues of nature, creating a dynamic, yet serene, visual narrative. The red glaze base is decorated with floral scrolls and classic patterns in gold, enhancing the vase's opulence and imperial charm. The rim and foot are also finely gilt, giving the piece a balanced and luxurious finish. The combination of pine, crane, and peony forms a harmonious composition, traditionally associated with virtuous wishes for long life and prosperity. With a starting price of $1,800, this Famille rose vase is both a decorative treasure and a meaningful cultural emblem, perfect for collectors of Chinese porcelain or those seeking a timeless statement piece. Lot 69. This exquisite jadeite carved statue features a harmonious composition of phoenixes and blooming peonies, symbolizing high virtue, prosperity, and feminine beauty in Chinese culture. Meticulously carved from natural jadeite, the piece displays a delicate lavender green hue with subtle translucency, revealing the gem's exceptional quality. The twin phoenixes, poised amid swirling clouds and layered petals, embody the noble spirit and rebirth, while the lush peonies beneath them represent wealth, honor, and the arrival of spring. The craftsmanship showcases flowing lines, fine feather detailing, and graceful floral curves, all carved with precision to enhance the natural texture and luminosity of the jadeite. Set upon a natural wood-style base and displayed within a circular frame, the artwork echoes the traditional Chinese philosophy of harmony between heaven, earth, and humanity. With a starting price of $1,600, this jadeite statue is a captivating piece of decorative art, ideal for collectors and connoisseurs alike. Whether displayed in a home, office, or gallery, it radiates elegance, symbolism, and timeless cultural charm. Once again, thank you for visiting Quan Rong Gallery. We appreciate your time and interest. If you have any questions, our customer service team is available to assist you via email.